Let's see. YouTube's end. Working. We'll refresh that. And then on Twitch, we are all good. Yeah. Everything is looking pretty good. Hello, everyone. It's me. It's me. Today, we're starting early, and I am playing Bioshock Infinite. God, that felt so weird, like an actual YouTube intro. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we play on hard because I'm trying to prove that I can be a Kotaku journalist. This? No. We go with this. Hello, Psychotastic. Oh, it's the one doctor from The Simpsons. I dislike this game so much. Oh, it could have been so much more than what it is. It could have been so much more. It's been a while since I've played this, so I'm just gonna see how it goes. And then please do let me know if I need to turn up audio or turn down audio. I've unlocked, find a sniper rifle to equip it. You unlock the golden pistol machine gun upgrades. Find the weapons to equip them. Comstock's broom. Okay.
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
The mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exist. Barriers to transdimensional travel. Arletis, 1889.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? I've planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No, but I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing.
No? Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me.
Thinking is a
much
problem.
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, but we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest
And
in
if
getting
only
there
this
than
meant
I do.
more.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived.
I wish you two were more important as well. Or at least more visible in the story.
He's not moving.
He will, eventually.
I suppose he does.
That is true. I do eventually have to press that prompt.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's someone inside.
Was it? We are the 37th iteration. Wait, do I have a jump button? I feel like that was a different button in the other games. It's only been like 4 days and I already forgot. It's probably to switch weapons. But yeah. I'm like the 37th person. The 37th booker. Let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, why do I keep thinking... Was A the button before? I think A was the button from before. To like just check everything. Alright. Do it. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. This is your last chance. No, this is my highest chance.
Excuse
Which...
me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
Man, I wish decisions really mattered in this game. Oh, but maybe that was a metaphor. Who fucking knows anymore?
luck with that, pal. Is anyone here?
This is
Hello?
symbolic. Nope, no one's on the phone. Hello, memes. Welcome. What is this? Be prepared. He's on his way. You must stop him. Comstock. What is this word? Ooh, I like that. The little subtitles. Makes it a little easier to read that. Let me turn down look sensitivity, actually. Let's see. Yeah, it feels a little more better.
Shit.
Who's that for? Like, why? Why? I want to know why that person died. Like, don't disappoint us. Like, me? The twins? Eh. Eh.
Wait a minute, that card.
One. Two. You son of a bitch, I did that last time. Don't give me that. Oh, game, you. One. One, two. One, two. I probably shouldn't spin around like that. Oh, I started to feel a little sick doing that. Yeah, I feel like people would see this. Yeah. Maybe the Coast Guard who are over there. Like, oh, you know, it's just Colombia again, sir. You know, they're in international waters and international skies.
All right. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
This always reminds me of like a barber chair, except you know barbers don't have that. Maybe it, I don't think of most customers it would help to have those. Trust me, the whiplash is gonna be a bitch.
The bindings are there as a safeguard.
This can't be good. No, no, god damn it!
There goes my gun, which wasn't apparently properly strapped in.
Attention in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No, no.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Attention. Attention.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet.
There I am. I can see myself.
15,000 feet.
I'm less handsome, but that's alright. My clothes are good. Man, it's staying in the sky. This was such a cool idea. I hope they don't fuck it up. I got an achievement. Written in the oh, you can't see that actually. It's in the overlay. That's good. Why would he send his savior onto us if we will not raise a finger of our own salvation? And though we deserve not his mercy, he has led us to this new Eden. A last chance for redemption. I need to try. I don't think I can do one of those radio preacher voices. I can only do that. Oh, I could do. No, that's a voice I have to practice. I can't do that off the top of my head. And the prophet shall lead the people to the new Eden. Something like that. Like, that's a hard voice for me to BS in. Why did people talk like that back in the day for stereotypical radio? Why was that a thing? Why was this thing such a good voice to use for radio back in the day? Alright, what do we got here? Money. Money. I don't know how important money is in this game. Oh, wait, no. If I remember right, it's kind of... No. It's probably not important. And in my womb shall grow the seed to the new Get down from there, cat. Get down from there. I don't know if you're able to hear the spray bottle. I'm quite the shot, I'll have you know. And you get one of those like sticky hand things, you know, that you put like you like wrap. It's like it's like a ring. There's a ring base, and like there's this long like sticky string, and then like there's a hand. I need to get that because cats don't like sticky things, and like I can just whip it like I'm Spider-Man to get them off of things. So I don't think water's working anymore. So sticky hand's the next best option.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace
Excuse
has
me.
forgiveness?
Where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
God, there's so many things I could say, but I don't know if the crowd's ready. I don't think people are ready. I don't even think they'll be ready later on. The Lamb, the future of our city. Yeah, people aren't ready for that yet. Nope, nope, nope. This is just a hazard. How many people have slipped down this? This actually kind of scares me. Like, unless you have shoes with really good grip, you're fucked. You're done.
And every year, on this day,
How far can I walk down? Oh, well, let me go there.
to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. And lo, if the prophet had struck down our enemies at wounded knee and not railed against the Sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against
Oh, they're all in motion. They are saints.
the 3 golden gifts of the founders. Is it someone
The path of forgiveness is the only way to the city.
Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be watered clean before our
Oh, they are laser focused.
I just need passage.
That's Bezos right there. That's Jeff Bezos.
brother. The only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
It's either this or turn around and get back on that rocket. Might as well get him.
Hey,
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
I'm drowning. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's my winning tickets.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
what do you want?
We had a deal to it. Open this door right now.
There's my badge. I'm a freelance police.
Not gonna do it.
I'm nowhere near as good as Sam and Max, but by God will I get the job done. I love Sam and Max. The Telltale games were so good. Season 3 was the best, though. Like, 1 and 2 can't hold a light to 3, but they're still good. Heidi ho, howdy do. Oh. Oh no. This is everyone doing their baby gender reveal party. That's what it's called, right? So, Ben Franklin, George Washington, and Jefferson? Yeah, okay.
Idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
So, we came from there, right? Yeah.
Where the hell I am.
He literally just tossed me in a fucking pond.
A key of gold so that Eden might have industry that set her above all other nations.
To Father Jefferson, a scroll, so that Eden might have laws that set her above all other nations.
And so each year we recommit ourselves to our founders and our prophet, Father Comstock.
And recommit to our prophet, Father Comstock,
so that we may follow in the prophet's path.
Amen.
Alright.
Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
I don't need a bullet wound to not love not getting shot. Fuck off.
He who crossed the Delaware with flaming sword and wings of angels. Watch over me and lend me strength. Shield my mind from fear and doubt.
Hello,
so that
Pivot.
I may hold fast against all
I'm
Father Washington.
best Bioshock. I still think Bioshock 2 DLC is the best Bioshock. And like the last quarter of Bioshock 2 is the best because of Eleanor. Like,
Because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. Alright. Still got a girl to find.
so I'm liking this intro part. I'm liking this. Like, not the dialogue or anything, but just look at this. This is nice. Yeah, no, that's what Ryan fucking hated. I went to Columbia, and I asked them the same question, and they said it belonged to Comstock. Well, here in Rapture, you are entitled to the sweat of your own brow. The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. I don't even know if that sounds good, but we're gonna keep going if it. Because what am I if not committed? And I'll only stop doing it because I'm forgetful and not committed. I like there's always like one level in Bioshock I remember, and I remember hating it, and then when I go back to it, it's alright. I'll tell you what part that is when we get to it.
It's got a waterfall and everything. Just missed it. I bet we could have something arranged.
Why, no, Mr. Rossignol.
Oh, coochie coochie coo! Ho, ho, ho.
Mr. Rossignol, you are terrible.
This is 1920. No, this is before. Is this 50s? Is this 1950s? I thought it was earlier. Someone give me a newspaper.
Good to see you.
Perfect day for the celebration.
What year is this? Good evening, Demon Zuri. You got a year on that paper, boy? No, you don't. There's my crouch button. It's B? But I thought this was like 1920s or something.
Father Comstock's absolute, you know, divinity.
It's 1912? Okay. I know Rapture is 1960s. And yeah, still incredibly racist. 1960s were still racist. But in Rapture, you know, Ryan just wanted competent individuals, so he did not care about skin color. In fact, if you thought skin color had anything to do with it, I'm pretty sure he'd tell you you're a fucking idiot. I can't tell if that's pivot or not. The quality of YouTube is just so good. It's low. Are you on? Is it like at 144p for you?
There. That's enough of that kind of talk. Sometimes I don't know if I'm raising a duke or a dimwit.
So, what is it? There's a certain era of American history that terrifies me. I think it's Cold War era. And like the aesthetic of the quote unquote ideal American family. There's just something so unsettling about it to me. Maybe it's because they were, you know, the common individual was fucking scared of nuclear annihilation. But here they are all chipper and happy. Now that is the 50s you're talking. It's the 50s? Okay. I saw the heart and now it looks like a square. Oh no. Yeah, there's a certain era that does scare me. It's just so uncanny. It's like they want to be like so happy and chipper. But there's just a sense of like people are being beaten right now probably. Also, I should do the thing on Discord, right? I will never remember that. Oh, you sent a picture. Oh boy, you are suffering right now, Demon Zuri. At least you can still clearly see Sam and Max. I need to change my status to do not disturb just so I don't get pinged. Oh yeah. I don't know if I like the 80s. 90s were just dumb. They really like to suck the teat of corporations. But you also got some cool things.
They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
In all honesty, my favorite time right now is it's after Harambe died. I think that's been my favorite so far. It's just been an absolute shit show, but honestly, people are starting to wake up to some facts. And it's just like, if only we could have done that a bit sooner.
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man. And she told me the most remarkable thing. You're right, prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?
Oh, I'm glad you can see better now, Demon Zuri. Alright, I really don't want to watch these, because I remember right, none of them are really too interesting. There's 37 of these things. Gosh darn. Why are you trying to nip your sister? Why? I know you want to play, but just like, why? Like, Char just comes up all like all calmly, just walking normally, and just goes. Arr, arr. And like Sayla just being a little rascal like he is, just like turns around and bam. I watched all of them my first playthrough. I don't remember what I did my first playthrough. I definitely didn't walk around this much. Oh, what was that squeak? What was that squeaking sound? Was that my nose or was that them moving something? I don't know. Oh, it's closed. Like, I was already probably at the part where you're throwing the baseball.
Good day, citizen. You're looking fit.
Like, I did not walk around this much before. Man, there's supposed to be a lot of cool things in this game. And then we got this. Oh, Vision. I'm talking here, game! Oh, of course you're listening to the quartet.
All clear. Good luck at the raffle, folks.
There is no way we don't listen to the quartet. The barbershop quartet.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
It's definitely not fair, I'll tell you that much. Oh, give me that fruit. I need all the nutrients I can get. I'm gonna be like the father of juicing. I'm just gonna fucking roid out on vegetables and fruits. God.
Hello.
In short, a beautiful day for the festivities, Columbia.
Oh, I am taking that money.
Back to the music.
On my honor? Fuck this city. I'm my own man. I stride to the toot of my own horn. I feel like a helicopter is coming out to me.
Show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
Columbia's gayest quartet. What did gay mean before? Oh no, I meant happy. That's right. Gay meant happy.
Stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. Without
That was nice.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
This is what acapella groups wish they could be. No, instead they're just doing like acapella Glee songs or whatever.
One man goes into the waters of baptism.
And only 2 people go into baptism. Only 1 guy comes out. This Sunday, go to your local baptism and see who your local heavyweight champion is.
Until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Be there at your local Comstock baptism, where 2 men enter and only 1 leave. It actually didn't fuck with my throat as much as I thought it would. Maybe I'm getting a little better at this. I don't like the fact that my throat's getting used to the idea of being fucked, but okay. What I'm always want to come back to. Please drink water? Yeah, sure. Okay, gonna get some water. Alright, I'm back. These are a good job on the Delta Mail image, by the way. I love doing Monster Truck Rally voices. They're good. A little fun update for you guys. Yeah, I did get my gamer subs. That's not actually happening right now. I'm gonna have a thing of this, and after this, I'm gonna have a cup of water. I'm gonna use the same cup, of course, but yeah, I got gamer subs. Because I am actually a little tired right now. So fun fact, I don't drink caffeine that often. And I think it's gotten to the point where my body doesn't know how to process it. But apparently with this stuff, it's like, not like an energy drink or anything. It's supposed to be a nice little boost in energy. Not supposed to cause you to crash or whatever. So, just gonna get a light little, boost. Because I'm a little tired after my classes. It's the first day, so it's nothing too major. But after this, yeah, I'll drink water. Same cup. I'm not gonna do a 2-cup. I don't want to have a contaminated cup with my clean water.
On me, John. I do not want to be some character out of I Married a Vox Populi. Now, do I?
I guess you don't want to be in that radio drama. But yeah,
That's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt. Telegram for you, sir.
Oh my gosh, someone made a beautiful edit of this one time.
Stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. New Tess.
Do it, you are a dumb man. I don't know how you lived this long, but you are a dumb man. No. Because that's $25. Oh, yeah, there they are. So you received that because you got the fuck shipping thing. They have fun. I like them. No, Pivot. It was free. I only spent 30 on you. Oh, wait, no. Okay, no. Okay, I get it. I get it. You're crying because I didn't spend more on you. No, I did not. Because I'm a smart shopper. You think so? Well, of course they do Psychotastic. I'm the one supporting his lifestyle by subscribing to him on his Twitch. Oh, no, they're not there. No, Rikku, you're dumb. I appreciate every penny. Yeah, like you appreciate every penny of those subs I've had. What are we up to? About a year now? More than a year? Oh, I'll be able to support both our lifestyles. And I haven't seen a penny. Oh, I've seen games. I've seen games, Pivot. But it's usually to your benefit that I got those games.
You gonna let me through here, pal?
Hey, street's closed for your safety, fella. They're prepping tonight's fireworks back there.
There's enough TNT back there to blow Peking to Kingdom Come. Again.
Roadblock. Better find another way around.
I'm liking this intro. I think when shit starts going down, that's when quality kind of drops. Yes, it is absolutely to your benefit.
Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair city.
Showing off some of the plasmids. You received one. I received No Man's Sky.
Could hoist a 1-ton stallion straight into the air. Would you believe me? Well, friends, I am here today.
Murder of Crows. That's the one we want. That's bees. Except it's crows. So it's just as cool. But, the two teachers I had this morning, both of them new to end class early. The one I had before stream started, ooh, they were the best. To our class, they weren't even prepared. They were just like a college student. They're like, nope. So we're going to talk about the syllabus. Syllabus isn't done yet. Finalized form on Wednesday, and we're done here. If you have any questions, that's great. Bye. She also had, like, what sounded to me like a French accent. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, I'm used to hearing accents because of my parents. You know, when they had to talk to me, because I was a second child, I didn't learn Spanish, I learned English. If it sounds like a French accent, then they aren't French. Yeah, I just know that English is not their first language. There is an accent. It sounds like a French accent to me. And she was really passionate about what she was about to teach. It's just that it seemed like things came up on her and she didn't get things ready. But, like, whenever she started talking about getting things done, or, like, being able to, like, learn the material, and that's not a hard class, she sounded really passionate, so that's good. This is the gun we're using, I think, for most of the campaign. Oh, fuck! I thought I needed to reload.
I'll get you a prize. Whoa, this fella knows his stuff. Let's hit the piece.
Okay, so the building. Our favorite game journalist is doing good. So far, the teachers that I've encountered for my semester seem like good people.
Never seen shooting like that. You earned this. Keep the skies clear. Good man. Now take aim and
Let's
blast
hit
those
one.
box out of the sky. Hit enough and I'll get you a prize.
I'll be the buff one.
Blasting them out of the sky. That'll teach 'em. Look at this fella go. Almost there. Keep it up.
Alright, that's all we're getting. Howard, the other teacher's assistant, so buffed. He has manly. Oh, he got those pecs. Can he do the thing, you know, like Terry Crews, where one of them just kind of pops up? I learned from one of my teachers back in high school that when you work your chest enough, it's just something you can kind of do. Like, it's just something you can force. Or not. It's something you kind of do on command. But it's because you work out your pecs so much, you just gain the ability to do that, apparently.
Keep the skies clear. Grab a gun and show those Vox who runs this. Good man. Now take aim and blast those.
He was just like, yeah, so like, you know, if you work the chest enough, it's just something you just kind of do. Or that you can do. Obedient enough to move them at will. So, Psychotastic, you're going to be a professor or a professor's assistant at your uni?
You ever shot a gun before?
I just want the $5 prize. Give it to me. Oh, I can't. So far, I'm just an assistant. Are you working your way to become a professor there? Oh no, I don't want to smoke. Don't make me smoke. Well, best of luck, Psychotastic. I have faith in you, at least, as a teacher. The teachers I have in my school, I have almost no faith in. Except for the two professors I have right now. My dream is to destroy useless students' dreams. That's good, actually. Me and my brother had this conversation before. Hey, kids. What the fuck are you doing? You know, Timmy, it's been a hard day delivering papers. But what always brings me back to the job is getting these old dandelions cigarettes. No, it's the right spot. You know, Johnny, I think you stop smoking. Timmy, I'll stop smoking when I stop working. And I'll keep working till I'm dead. Okay. Why is your voice fucked up like that? We're both smoking. Sometimes, Timmy, you just got... Well, you'll learn when you grow up. Yeah, me and my brother were having a conversation where it's like, if we were to ever have kids, we don't care what they do, but we want them to be like early rock stars, where apparently a lot of the musicians, so like the people that like Freddie Mercury's original band, a lot of them had degrees and like very respected degrees. I think one of them was a physicist and was a teacher at a university, and like he did music on his off time. Like that's something we says like we'd want them to do, where it's like have a very solid backup, And if you want to pursue your dream, go for it.
Oh my, no. I have. Liar. Honest. Nearly blew the windows.
Yeah, apparently my brother informed me that there was a good while where musicians, a lot of them had, like, very respected jobs.
Columbia's finest. Voxophone. Voxophone. Hear your voice say something, sonny.
What's a voxophone? What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration, sir.
That swimmer is both sinner and saint until he is revealed onto the eyes of man.
Will that count for listening to that? We'll listen to it again, whatever.
One man goes into the water
Yeah.
of baptism.
I feel that's...
Comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint until he is revealed onto the eyes of man.
Yeah. That's the thing I should look up again, but I feel that's fair. You know? Doesn't have to be a college degree. For the love of God, do not think this is an advertisement for college. You know, be like a welder, a carpenter, you know, like something that, like, I'd recommend one of those things because, hey, that's something you can always get use out of in your apartment or, like, in your home. Like a plumber, carpenter, welder, things like that. A college degree can go fuck itself at this point. But those things, those are handy things to have.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket. Find the devil, good sir, and cast young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket. And there's devil number one. Devil number two. Woo! He's on a roll. And that's three. We have a winner. Here you go, friend. And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is your answer.
I wonder why salt needed to make this work.
Soda was originated by adolescents, you know. Little joyriders didn't even have proper tools for it. Before Fink introduced the skyhook, more than one of those damn fools went and broke their necks right in the darn things.
Oh, fuck.
Skylines of Columbia.
You, sir, or you, gentlemen, who will take arms against these monstrous heathens, save the day, and win the prize?
So what are the rules? You have 30 seconds. Shoot the points. Shoot the targets for points.
Who will hunt them down? Hey, you, handy with a rifle, looking to do your part for Columbia? Well, here's
I just want the money, my friends.
now. Shoot the box when they appear, get it up, and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy. Oh, those Vox are quaking in their boots. A natural gunslinger. You're almost there. A fine show. Ah, the anarchist Fitzroy. Quickly now. Aha, a fitting end for that traitor. A fine show. A natural gunslinger. A magnificent display of marksmanship. The Fox defeated Daisy.
I just want this money so we can upgrade the things later on.
Shall be richly rewarded.
Give me the thing. I'm actually... Oh my gosh, we spent an hour just in this opening section. Oh boy.
I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag another shot right on the money. Another shot right on the money. You're almost there. Oh, those
Oh, Hank Smile, hello. Hello, Hank Smile. How you doing? Nope, nope. We can't go to 20. Nope. Mm-mm.
Magnificent display of marksmanship. The Vox defeated, Daisy Fitzroy slain. You.
Cat, you better not be in a place you're not supposed to be. So I can actually buy a bucking bronco? Is there a way to do that, actually? That guy isn't happy.
Dear friend, have you ever lost a penny to a vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? Well, it's time to take back control from the men of metal. With possession, you are the master. You will bend any machine to your will.
Give me one of those.
Oh, nope. Gotta check something. I think Cat's fucking up.
Just a whisper. They're all ears.
What did I say? Two people fucking up. Alright. Hope you're doing well, Hank Smile. I don't know if this is as cool as, Is this working?
Sorry, pal. The raffle is on.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
He looks so sad.
Sad? You're not strong. What's there to be sad about?
I don't know what just happened. I had to walk away because the cats were fucking up and being in places they shouldn't be.
4 flavors? That many? What's wrong with good old vanilla?
Is that a love potion or what? No. It allows me to possess machinery. She was just kind of doing a weird demonstration to entice me.
It's my only vice.
4 flavors? That's too much. What's wrong with just the basics? Are we losing our way? Are we losing touch with tradition?
Howdy, sailor. What port do you call home? Any port in a storm? You know what I mean?
What? What? I want to know if you could buy a bucking bronco in this place. Like, if there's some way to steal money in order to get that. Or if I just wanted to be a tease. Actually, wait, can I possess this and get it? Oh. Oh. Wish I could have possessed him. That would have been great. Thank you. It's so many of the cards from me. That's not a good thing. But we both know that, Demon Zuri. We both know that. Why can't I buy it? I am handy with a rifle, but you won't pay me. A ditty? No, no, no. Mom and Dad said I shouldn't get into those. Only bad children get into those.
If I told you a
man could shoot lightning from his fingers now. Would you believe me?
Yes.
If I told you a man could hoist a one-ton stallion straight into the air...
You, sir, or you, gentlemen, who will take arms against the monstrous heathens? Save the day.
This was pretty fun. This was a nice section. I never spent this much time when I was a kid playing this. On this section. Like, again, I just blitzed through it.
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't recognize you before. Odd. Always good to have gentlemen of your caliber at our fine fairgrounds.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
You guys are just fucking about. Just to find out.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
You two have fun. Oh God. Okay. Oh. So. I need to save. There's only checkpoints in this game. Okay, no, we're actually safe then. So me and Pivot have been playing a game called Warframe. And I play a character, essentially, called Ureli. And Ureli, I can frequently break the game, yeah, consistently. I can just break the game, consistently.
He looks just fine to me.
Mary, you are a living, walking scandal.
Oh no. Appreciating the goods, are you? How scandalous. So scandalous, in fact. I'll have to write a report on this. It will get millions of I'm sorry, I can only bullshit for so long. What you got? This is nowhere near as fun as the Circus of Value. You are a disappointment, good sir. I bet I could beat you. Fuck you. My favorite part is when he comes back as a zombie. Which one of you fuckers just tried to say, whatever?
This little beauty? The whole division got them. If we're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system, we gotta have the best.
They got any openings in the group? I'd love to bust some Vox skull.
I don't like that there wasn't a dedicated melee slot. Because then if it's just like a knife in Call of Duty, like, the developers don't really need to focus on it. The drill was the best melee weapon. Why is Bioshock's 2 gameplay just the best?
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
Did this change from the guy to the girl? I wish I held X sooner. I didn't see that transition, but that'd be interesting to see that break in reality where, you know, for any of you who don't know the story, I won't spoil it just yet. Wish I could have bought Bucking Bronco. Maybe there could have been something I could have done. What the fuck? Oh no, it's rated T game. I can't. Oh, yeah, actually, it's rated M, isn't it? wonder if all this music is going to be copyright struck. Coins in the cushion. Yeah, you're right. And Daddy needs a new pair of... Oh, no. I just want to be included.
Sorry, son. This street is closed.
You're not sick.
To the raffle. You wouldn't want to miss out.
Oh, I would love to miss out, actually. Colombia's finest ice? Money. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Oh god, I feel disgusting referencing that song. Alright, let's steal money from the fountains. We're gonna take people's dreams away. Oh, chocolate? Hell yeah, we'll take that. I want to try chocolate in another country, because apparently America's is pretty crap. Jeremiah Fink.
And now, the 1912 raffle has officially begun!
Mister!
Sorry, no sale.
Silly? There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Remember when we got the note like just 10 minutes ago that says don't take number 77?
All right then. The winner is number 77.
Oh, what do you know?
Over here, he's the winner.
Number 77, come and claim your prize. First throw.
It was me! It was all me! Please! Please! Please, what are you doing?
Come on. Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
If you want the most amount of caffeine, that's what you do, dumbasses. Oh, that fucking announcer.
Looks like we've got a shy one here.
Throw an announcer.
We've got to do something. Wait.
It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
We ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys.
Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherds come to lead our journey astray! Come on now. Come on, move it!
This should have happened later. We should have been hunted later. Like, we should have been a nobody. I think that's why I don't like this little part. It escalates a little too quickly.
Disconnect! Disconnect!
Oh, that... Oh, he got... Oh, wow. It's actually really brutal. You know, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at these little steps, you know. It's a little tiptoe gaming. I play fighting games, you know. Oh, you think you're real slick if you're a little gun? Oh, I got the golden gun, apparently. Yeah, I don't think this should have escalated this quickly. I think it should have been slower. It should have been a slow burn. And then we got to Elizabeth. Why are the guards get closer? They want me dead. I am apparently this town's deemed devil. The person in charge of this town has said that my arrival will mark the end of the prosperous city, and a bunch of bad things will happen.
I told you, Comstock. You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore.
But I already have this. Oh! It's an upgrade, okay.
No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
Is there no subtitles for... Why is there no subtitles for the voxophone? Why? They had it for the other two games. This guy doesn't talk too fancy? No, he doesn't. Nothing like me. There's a fireworks launcher. I don't know if that did anything for me, though. Mind over matter. Yeah, let's keep you possessed, actually. Cover my back for a second. No, I don't think I will. That guy just despawned right in front of me. Wait, I can do critical hits? This is a predicament. Wait, I can't... No, what? A little too close. I missed all those shots. Mm-hmm. There we go. Ah.
What just happened?
How much health do I need? Yeah, that's enough. Alright, this section's a little bullshit. Okay, this game felt like it was more for keyboard and mouse. Okay. Let me... Okay. Because the other Bioshock games were really good with keyboard and mouse. Yeah, keyboard acceleration. Jump skyline, C, crouch, that's fine. Sprint, left, alt, F, J. Why would I use J for left mouse, right mouse? Z, middle mouse, yes, that actually makes sense. Switch up and scroll. Okay, bigger menu. Okay, nav aid. Excuse me. All right. This is the first game I have to play with keyboard and mouse. So I don't know where to position the mic. I think that'll have to work actually. Thumb mouse, but oh, okay, no. So okay, this is gonna take some adjustment. Okay. Oh, that's way too low. And that's way too fast. I had to manually turn down my... Yeah, okay. Whatever.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
No, it's off. Mouse acceleration's off. That was an easy encounter just because of that.
Let's kiss. Well, you only live once.
Don't say that. Don't say that to it. We've already fucking died. I am tempted to restart this just because I died. Like in the other Bioshock games, that's what I did. If I ever went to the Via Chamber, nope, I'm going to the last save. I love how he screams and no one cares. Yeah. That's because he's the devil, psychotastic. No one cares about the devil. Yeah, I think this is my first big, what a beautiful car. No, I know, right? Really sells the aesthetic of Columbia. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright. Alright, well, you're a great ally. I need you gone. There we go. Yeah, so... that kind of reminds me of, like, the Dead Space thing, where your main weapons are apparently supposed to be tools you use in the job. And they do kind of address that in some of the other games. But, like, very rarely do you see people in the Bioshock games using them for, like, a job. Like, maybe in, like, the Bioshock Infinite DLC, but... no, you don't see the common man ever using it. I'm just so used to... right being, what's the word? Aim down instead of middle mouse. I can change it, but... yeah, we'll leave the area. They had my scent. If I didn't get to the girl soon, this whole job was done. Oh, 3 of them in a row. A gold machine gun upgrade and a golden... okay. Industrial Revolution award you 500 silver eagles and 3 gear pieces. This would have been good earlier, so I could have bought a fucking Bronco. Why? Why now? You unlock 3 pieces of gear. Click on the Blue Ribbon restaurant. Alright, we're here at the Blue Ribbon. You must collect all your rewards for continuing to Monument Island. Okay, whatever. God, this game's frustrating me. It hasn't even been... Like, this is still, like, the opening act. No pivot, because Bioshock 2 DLC exists, so it's not the best one by default. One has the best story, 2 has the best gameplay, and Infinite, I'll have to go through it. The best one, fun-wise, is 2. One is story. Yeah. Psychotastic, were you there when I was just simping towards the end because we got Eleanor, and Eleanor was just the fucking best? Literally could 1v1 most of the enemies on the hardest difficulty, and just like, I mean, my daughter's a badass. Yeah, yeah. The bees, the decoys, all these synergies they gave you, and just like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's just like, I can throw a decoy down, damage gets reflected back, they heal me. Then I throw swarms of bees, except it's a cluster of bees, so it spreads out, and then they nestle in the enemy's body in perfect trap. It's like, oh, and the drill, actually good. I remember before starting that game, like, I was just remembering some of the reviews how it's like, oh, you know, the drill's cool or whatever, but, like, it's an annoying weapon with, like, the fuel efficiency and everything. And so I was like, oh, man, like, I don't know if I'm gonna have fun during this game. It's like, I just don't know. Oh, got rid of that spam real quick. Can't let them live. I'm sorry. Gotta do this real quick. If anyone knows if that's actually another language, legitimately, another language, let me know. So I can stop, like, just perma-banning them instantly. Excuse me for that. Alright, we gotta get our rewards, apparently. Killing a bigger trap has a 70% chance to cause the enemy gun to become a ghostly ally. Do we have a trap? Is the crow considered a trap one? 7% chance that a melee target is stunned. Victim is vulnerable. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, no, I don't care about that one. I don't like shooting on the sky rails. That's actually pretty good. That's good. Like, I need a lot of upgrades. That's cool, actually. Okay. Oh, wow, they actually give you damage numbers. That's... Okay, money's always good. I like money. When invading, movement speeds are increased. Affects side straight and backpedaling. That's actually good. But we don't see them until, like, the end of the game.
The difference between life and
After eating a snack, move...
death.
There is... I didn't realize they're going to give me so much.
What was that?
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked.
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
Do salt. Salt.
Perfect.
Then... health. Shield. I forget, our shield's actually good in this. I know more salt is good because more crows. Like, that's just a given. Let's do what I did last time, where we just do like a more Eve or more Salt intensive playthrough. Also, how do I change my equipment? What's the button I press? Plus health, minus salt. We do not want that. We just want their money. This guy's just slammed. And welcome to the jam. No, we do not need to smoke. Okay, I need to check what the button is. I know you can change... You should be able to. Okay, that's combat. Gameplay menu is... Oh? What an interesting button you've picked for that by default. Again, I don't know how... No, there's only 60 of these. It depends on how much that gives, actually. Oh, yeah, no. This... We're going with this, then. Killing with a vigor trap. Again, I would need to know what's considered a vigor trap. I'm just going to call them plasmids. I'm just so used to calling them plasmids. I attempted to play one like a bit over a year ago. It was too spooky. Really? You thought that was spooky? Killing a possessed human caused them to explode. I'm not going to use the possessed perk actually that much. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, were you there for most of well, if no, you already have it. Again, Bioshock 1 is the best story. It drops off heavily after the twist, or like the big reveal. Yeah, no, it wouldn't scare you now. It might spook you a bit. For some reason I was super jumpy a year back. Maybe it's because you still weren't used to them, but then we kept bullying you to play them, so like you got more used to them. Or maybe your fear of us calling you a pussy was bigger. I don't know. The alcohol? What were you drink? Oh no, I wasn't there when you... Okay, because I didn't know... When I met you, you were streaming Subnautica. And you were drinking until like December or something. But I didn't know... But I don't know what games you played before Subnautica. And Genshin, for that matter. So I don't know if you were actually drinking during that stream or if you play that on your own. If you're drinking while playing Bioshock. But again, I don't know if you streamed that. That was my own assumption, so that's my bad. But if you're playing Bioshock on your own and you're drinking, I could see it being kind of terrifying. But with the way you are drunk, from what I remember, it feels like you would have a delayed reaction. It feels like you wouldn't realize they were there or the jump scare happened. But I never really saw you that drunk. I only saw you for like the one Subnautica stream. Oh, we'll just do this one. I think the only way melee is going to be worth it. Gold bar, why? Oh, we don't really need money now, do we? I don't think Possession's worth it. Maybe we've picked up another upgrade for it, but right now all I'm thinking is it's not worth it. Yeah, no, if you're playing Bioshock on your own and you were drunk, it's up in the air for me. I don't know. Again, I've only seen 2 streams of you drunk, so I don't really... I have an idea of how you're like drunk, but I don't know how you are with scary things. Even though you were playing Subnautica. But during that stream, all I remember you more is you telling us how much you love us. Not leaving the blue ribbon. That was scary. That was the real scary part. The real horror. Yeah, we have a lot of. We could have bought Bucking Bronco if they just gave us the money beforehand. Also, thank you for the potion, both of you. You both worked on it, I know.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father,
wow,
your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
So a little fun fact, if you want to know, apparently, my father has informed me that I am down our family tree. We are Jewish, not in religion, but like you know, the people. Apparently, so I'm Hispanic. But apparently he has reason. Well, no. He talked to his father like a long time ago. And like apparently we can trace down our roots where we were Jewish at one point. Where that is part of our ancestry. Again, not the religion. But the race. I don't know what the proper term is for the Jewish people. So yeah. If there's the proper term, please. Ethnicity, thank you. Do the Jewish ethnicity, thank you. And that was I forgot if he gave us like a time, like how many centuries ago it was. Oh, that just reminds me. I'm going to tell the story real quick before you keep going. So, whenever they ask for, like, what race you are for various, like, forms in the United States, Latino and Hispanic is always separate from, like, Native American, Black, White American, Pacific Islander. It's always just it's in separate category. And I forget what it's under. But, like, it has its own little section where it's like, oh, I'm none of these things. And, like, the next thing is, like, are you Hispanic or Latino? It's like, there we go. Yeah, like, it just has its own little column for some reason. I don't know why. So, there's a little fun fact for you guys.
Whoa! Damn hook must be magnetized.
Let's see, is there a secret area I can find? Okay, this is where they teach you, like, this attack right here. Yeah, I'm not using the machine gun. That I'm a very aesthetic man. Don't question me on why my layout's the way it is, then. I'm also a man of contradiction. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's... Oh, that's not really a trap, no, is it? Okay, so this... Okay. I've already noticed one of the biggest differences from between this game and the other two. This is definitely more a shooter. This is definitely more a shooter. Wow, Overwatch, my favorite game. I kind of see it at you, Demon Slayer. I kind of see it. What, do they have a turret on there? They do. Yes. You're why? I possessed it. Where? Where's the turret? In Overwatch 2, you should do that. Oh my gosh, fuck this. This shield recharge takes too long. It should have been like a second less. It's probably only 2 or 3 seconds, but it should have been less. I think I know why you like this pivot. Because it's more up your alley. In all of gameplay. It is more what you're used to. Like, the other two Bioshocks, definitely more gameplay. And I can't go back up there, so if I miss something, I miss something. Okay. Whatever. If I remember right, if I spare the woman in here, she will betray me later on. That's a dirty toilet. Not even the ones in Rapture look that bad.
Locked.
Otis works up at the lodge part-time. He took this box from one of their secret ceremonies. And I know for sure there is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a key from the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
You have a good shitpost idea? Well, then do it. No one else can shitpost for you, Pivot. Only you can. Do you have the key? I'm guessing you have the key. I don't want to kill a man to get a key, but I will kill a man to get the key.
Locked.
I've come to a discussion. What's the discussion? No, seriously, where's the key? You know what? I think melee actually is a bad idea in this game, so I'm going to switch over my equipment. Hmm. Depends. Okay, if you have them separate, do you eat the beans, chew them fully, swallow, and then have bread? Or do you beans, bread, and then start chewing? I think he has the key, but I can't save Scum. Which is bullshit. Oh, wait, no.
Please.
I'm not hurting you. I just want to see if I can light the fireplace. God. Get over yourself. It's starting to sound like a riddle, but let's say you eat the beans with the bread instead of eating the beans, chew, and then the bread. Well, to me, if you're... Okay, let's just make this even simpler. If you eat the beans... So, like, you eat the beans, you swallow them, and then you eat the bread and swallow it. That's different than eating beans on bread. Because, What's the right way? It doesn't tell me. Okay. Because, you know, sometimes when you get, when you put things together, you get, a different flavor altogether. So, if you have beans and bread on the side, but you eat the beans first, swallow, and then you have the bread, then swallow. Listen, Maxwell, just because you can see things doesn't mean you want to see it. What if beans are in the bread? That's still the same, though, I think. Unless the beans have had some reaction with the bread to make it something else entirely. Also, hello, Maxwell. Hope you're doing well. Where the hell is the key to this thing? How many bodies must I lay down before you, chest, before you give me what I want? Oh yeah, don't give me reflection, that's right.
Locked.
I will find this key. And by I will, I mean I will look it up if I have to. Are you still on your knees? Get up. For some secret switch. Ah, Pivot, a philosopher. I see. You make a compelling argument. But here's a counter argument. Your mother. I'll break all the vases in here if I have to. Also, this weapon has weird hit detection. You see that? You would expect the hit to go right in front of me, but it goes over there. So, Oh, this game. This game. Where the fuck is the key? It's in you, isn't it? Alright, no, I'm looking this up. Where's my phone? Do I have to kill a man? Do I actually have to kill a man for this? IGN, you always manage to fuck it up, don't you? You're kidding me. It's that far ahead and somehow you come back here? This better loop around. Is this even worth it? Just to show you guys, I guess it's worth it. No, it's worth it. Son of a bitch, that's dumb. This game... Give me 1 second, I should probably take this. Alright, it was just a reminder, which is always helpful, but it wasn't a scam call this time. Oh no, I'm supposed to be on mouse. That's right. So you're gonna see how dumb this is gonna get. It all depends on when I'm actually supposed to come back to this area. If not, oh boy.
Violence is not the answer. As much as I support her cause and her people, blood was not shed.
How they treat them. It was bound to happen.
Violence is not a foregone conclusion.
they're after. Go. They're looking for you.
Police! We're in need of your assistance.
They're here!
Shh. Keep your voice down.
All right, let's move on.
I think if I started shooting, they would have actually came in. So I don't need more salt. Nothing.
What's that? Please leave! Inside! Inside!
As much as I support her cause, people, blood must not be shed.
These poor Negroes to do. How they treat them.
It was bound.
Tim, the one they're after. Go.
Yeah, I'm leaving. This time I won't use plasmids apparently. Because it makes too much noise.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
All right, let's move on.
Sounds like they're still out there. Yeah, I don't want to cause them problems. No, okay. They're already walking over there. Is there a window I can view them from? Or we're trying to get out here quickly. No, you don't.
Show some spine, milksop.
One thing I do appreciate about the pistol, it seems to fire as fast as you can draw the gun. Or press the mouse button. Alright, I'm gonna try not to die again in this game.
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the
Okay.
color wasp split hairs. Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native or maybe too many. Anyhow, now he's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff in Mount her.
Let's get salt actually. I think possession's actually gonna be is gonna have to be a plasmid we use a lot. And they already gave us an upgrade, so might as well use it. Like we have the option to use against human enemies. Okay, if I go in there, that's the crow. Yeah. You already hear the crow, don't you? Caw! Yeah, we are not using the fire plasmid ever again. It has proven itself unreliable. Also, Pivot, I'm not being hard on this game because I know you like it. I didn't know you. I knew you liked the aesthetic. I didn't know it was like your favorite one. I am just legitimately having problems with this game. But again, it's more up your alley. It's more of a shooter. You know, those shooter games you play. Like your Call of Duties. Your Halos. Your Hollows, I should say. It's the only one I've really played. Don't judge him too harshly psychotastic. Technically, there was a point in time when all of us hadn't played a Bioshock game before. We only played one of them. It's just weird that his is only Infinite. I think I played 1 and 2 and then Infinite. And I played them like a year or two after they came out. That doesn't help Pivot's case, I know, but I should stop talking. Hey there, Mr. Crow. How you doing?
And when the Angel Columbia gave unto the founders the tools to build a new Eden, they did so without hesitation. For 85 years they prepared the way of the Lord. But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
You know, Demon Zeri. Okay. Alright, Demon Zeri. You got this. I don't know what you're doing, but I know that whenever you decide to set something to your mind, you usually get it, and you usually get it done, and it usually goes well. So, don't be too concerned. I think you got this.
The prophet led us into Peking, where we demonstrated to the Sodom below the true mission our founders had given us. And when I see him.
You'll clean my clock, but I don't own one. I actually don't. I like the clock on the microwave, the oven, and then my phone, and then the computer. That's it. I might stick with the pistol. I'm liking it more than the machine gun for some reason. Oh, there you are. It might actually be too bright. Which is a weird thing to say. Bioshock game. Alright. Shields, I guess?
Feel better already.
Alright, so this is the key that we need. So now we just go back, apparently. Also, Newsary, I'm glad that it helped. Again. I'd say don't be too concerned. Whatever you gotta do. Interesting. He was supposed to explode. Or do I not have that equipped? No, that's that one. What's the other one I had to get? No, that's Bull Rush. We don't want that. Okay, Betrayer. So I'm gonna take a guess and say that's whenever someone dies in general, not when I shoot them. I hope these guys are safe. Where are they? If anything, they should have been hiding in here. I wonder if I actually could have stealthed through that. So yeah, I had to go all the way back here, which isn't too far back, but you'd think with a key you'd go forward instead of back. It's like, oh, I gotta keep going forward. It's like, no, you actually have to go back. I think that's bad design. And if it did happen in the other Bioshock games, I just didn't notice it as much. Because typically you would go looping through the maps anyways, looking for things. Or it was just off the beaten path. You wouldn't have to necessarily go back. Say that again? I don't like that they made you go back with that key. Like, I think the idea was like, oh, you'd see it, so you'd think, okay, go back to that house. But in the other Bioshock games, when you when you unlock something that may lead to like a secret entrance or something, which I don't even think there was something like that, it never felt like, I don't know why, because it just feels like going back right now is so weird. Like, oh, I'm up to that point, I want to keep going further. Instead of, hey, here's this key, maybe I want to do, I can't wait to see you play Hollow Knight until you say a single negative thing about it. That's different, Pivot. That's a Metroidvania. I'm expected to backtrack. This is a shooter now. This is a Bioshock game. So if you think I have a complaint against backtracking, like, alright, we both know, Pivot, I fucking play RuneScape. I am a masochistic man in nature. But now hurt me, it's like, no. I want to see who falls first, me or the game. I'm willing to put up a bullshit grind. Not to say that Hollow Knight has it, but you're expected to explore. You're expected to go back with your new abilities. Nice clipable quotes. I'm a masochistic man. Yeah. all those guys at Starland are gonna eat it up. Well, me, a manly man, knows what I meant. Yeah, in Bioshock, Bioshock is a linear game, but there is some like branching paths. Like I don't remember which one it was. I think it was maybe the first one where there was something like, but it was in that same area. It wasn't. Again, there was a reason to go back in Bioshock. In this one, why would I go here and then back over there? But I get it. That chest looks like that big eye over there. It's like, oh, let me go back there. But why? What other reason do I have to go back there? Yeah, like, again, so pivot. You don't have to worry about me complaining about backtracking. It's just that in a game like this, why? In Hollow Knight, in Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow, Dawn of Sorrow, it's like, I'm expected to backtrack. I'm expected to play around with these new toys. And if I find something, it's like, oh, let's see what back there it could open, okay? So I don't need you to be scared right now, Pivot, alright? I'm not scared, Rikku. God, I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm waiting to see you play the game until you say one bad thing. God, that's all I was trying to say. Maybe it's the whole idea of, like, the skyhook that makes it weird to backtrack. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel it's weird. Yeah, Pivot. Was you saying that just because I said, like, I don't like the idea of backtracking in the Bioshock game? Was that what caused you to say that? Or are you just saying that in general?
What exactly was the great emancipator emancipating the Negro from? From his daily bread, from the nobility of honest work, from wealthy patrons who sponsored them from cradle to grave, from clothing and shelter. And what have they done with their freedom? Why, go to Finton and you shall find out. No animal is born free, except the white man. And it is our burden to care for the rest of creation.
Began his terrible rampage. Trouble began almost instantly. Full of wrath and bent on harm, the anarchist...
I'd forget about the chest. Yeah, that's just the thing. I think for me... Oh, no, I remembered. I remember what happened in, like, Bioshock 1 and 2. You would get, No, because... There's one thing I can remember in Bioshock 2, actually. There's one I can remember specifically. It's like when we went to, like, the amusement park. Not the amusement park. Dionysus. It's like where we met that really shady reporter dude. And there was an audio tape early on where a kid left, like, a letter for one of the little sisters. And we got that pretty early on. And little did I realize that the door he was talking about that was going to be locked was actually, like, not too far from where I got the audio tape. But it was only later on I remembered, though. I was like, oh, where is it? I looked it up. It's near where I got it. I just had to, like, not go towards progress. It's like, oh, here's another branching path I should check out. Why am I still on this? It's not like I'm defending myself against anything. It's just like I'm clarifying for Pivot. I have nothing against backtracking. It's just that, like Psychotastic said, linear game. Or is Pivot trying to say Hollow Knight's a linear game? Oh no. Pivot, do you not like Hollow Knights? What are you? I don't need salt. I wonder if the Pro Man takes less damage from crows. Is that something you can have damage resistance to? What is this? What? Okay, what? I don't get it.
Sweet Mother of Columbia, why do we worship three symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin, because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
I just want to go back to my family.
Why is the owl coming from the left when the guy was right? What? This is a game? Alright, where are you? Oh, you're gonna appear over there. Oh, you're just a shitty Houdini splicer. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's a really crappy Houdini splicer. Yeah, flush me out. Yep. This is such a weird one. It's just like the other ones actually fuck your body, and this one just like just summons a crow.
Press to summon murderous crows. Hold and release to create a nest trap.
Okay, so this one does have the trap capability. But in the middle... okay, let me check equipment again. Sorry, excuse me for that one. It's still better than Bull Rush. I just don't know when I want to make it a trap. Also, we found the best perk in the game, so, you know. What's the comparison I have? I want to like Melee, but until they give us... that's also another thing. Melee only? Bioshock 1... Okay. Man, I have a lot to talk about with this game. I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't. Okay. So I know I've made the complaint that, like, one of the things I don't like in this game is that your melee weapon is not, like, a weapon slot itself. And the reason I like that is because it was this weird thing is you couldn't upgrade the weapon traditionally. Like, you'd have to find a power to the people station, you know, to upgrade your guns. But with the wrench, what you need to do is get those gene tonics, or essentially plasmids, to get those buffs to the weapon. And also you had to photograph enemies. Some of them would give you melee buff damage. And melee wasn't that bad. But here's the thing. Okay. So, you know, melee, it's always nice to have, like, a quick button, you know? So, someone gets close to you, you know, you just hit that button and bam. Well, in Bioshock, it's its own slot, and if you're playing on controller like I was, You know, sometimes you'd have to bring up the wheel, you know, to select the wrench. But because how combat was, it didn't feel like I need to do that I need to do that quick hit, you know, like I need it on a button. It's just something I could switch to, you know, if I want to conserve some ammo for a bit, switch over some plasmids that let me do it, you know, and it'd be fine. And also the health kits. Health kits gave you some leniency and how things was. And something I noticed in the Bioshock games was another thing of leniency they do is things typically wouldn't outright kill you. It would drop you like to a pixel of health. It's like if a hit is meant to kill you, more often than not, it would drop you down to just that small bit. So like you go, oh crap, I'm about to die. Immediately hit the button for a first aid kit and you're good. In this one, and remember, I played 1 and 2 both on the hardest difficulty available to me for like fresh booting the game. I did not play on survival, which is the actual hardest difficulty for, I believe, the first game. I played on hard, but I didn't have the option for survival. I think I need to beat the game first before I got that option. Anyways. I think it's because Bioshock 1 and 2 are more like RPGs in a sense, despite being more of a shooter. But anyways, it's more RPG-like, so switching over to weapons wasn't that bad. And the wrench is a viable option against, you know, low-tier enemies. Because a lot of splicers, another thing is, a lot of splicers didn't have guns or anything. They usually came at you with pipes. Some of the later ones would have plasmids, and yes, some of them would have guns. And you'd be given these tools to kind of stun them for a bit. Bioshock 2 further ramped up the viability of a melee-only build, well, you know, along with plasmids, with the drill's overall power, and that you could upgrade it and give it more, and also give it plasmids. And also, they made it so that you could specialize in drill. It'd be later on, I wish it was a bit earlier. It makes sense, though. They give you a plasmid where you can only use the drill, the hacking tool, and the camera. But the cost of plasmids was low, and there's also utility plasmids, like decoy and bees. They'd be distracted, and if they did decide to hit, they'd hit the decoy, hurting themselves, but also healing you. And the other thing that made the wrench work decently was the leech ability, you know, the blood drain, where every time you hit them with the wrench or the drill, you get some health and mana back, or plasmids, or salts, or whatever. In this game on hard mode, because it's more of a shooter, like, it makes sense that you have the melee button, you know, because if they get in quick, you know, bam, you hit them. Like, enemies in this one, most of them have guns, starting off, like, back in the old one, you know, Bioshock 1 and 2, like, someone would have pistols, but these guns are starting off with machine guns, pretty much. So that already makes trying to get close to them pretty lethal. And yes, you do have a barrier. Right now it's not strong enough. We don't have things to really prevent that from happening. Because again, Bioshock 1 and 2, you would have first aid kits, and you'd have, you know, first one you'd have 9, second one you'd have 5 or more if you invested into that. But again, it was pretty balanced. You only needed really 5. You didn't need more. Yeah. I think the transition from RPG to more shooter aspect in this game kills that aspect. And it's only a 7% chance. Just make it 100. Don't make it 70. Because the main reason you'd want to use melee is just to back them up, stun them momentarily just so you can shoot them. Because again, melee isn't a dedicated weapon. It's like the knife in Call of Duty. That's what I'm seeing right now, is that you shouldn't spec into melee, so that option's already gone. And while in the other games, you know, you'd have your favorites, you still have those other options. And in this game, you only get 2 weapons, some plasmids. You also get Elizabeth, but I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my own ass, but I'm gonna look up the equipment later on in my own free time and see if a melee thing is kind of possible. I don't believe it is. And I don't care if there isn't a... Yes, Melee was super cool in doing in 1 and 2. You got some options. Second one, really... That's something I didn't like about Infinite, but more so in the DLC. Infinite, yeah, the DLC, combat just felt good in that. I don't know why. It just felt solid. It's been years since I've played it. Like, so when we get to the DLC, I would love to like really like it's like, okay, what they do here compared to the base game to make me love it. Because I know first part, action. Second part, story and stealth with some combat. Yeah, no. Like I want to see how the DLC turns out. I don't. All I know is back in the day, I loved it. But right now, this is definitely more of a shooter game. I have no qualms with that. I kept getting caught in 1980 mode. Oh, for the stealth part, yeah, that'd be hard. That would be hard, yeah. Though the one thing I did like about the second DLC was that I kind of felt like I was playing Metal Gear at points with the stealth takeouts. Because I tried to go for like a no-kill run, so, you know, just bash him in the head. Not going to say spoilers, but if you say them, I don't care. Yeah, no. Part 2 stealth, it felt kind of cool to me because I felt like I was Metal Gear. I felt like I was Solid Snake for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. I think that's another thing. I think one of the biggest things I don't like right now is that they've taken away my RPG elements and just given me 4 slots to work with. So my expression is gone. How is a young zoomer like me supposed to express themselves in a confined space such as this? Why am I picking up controller? I'm supposed to be using keyboard and mouse. What's the other thing I have on? Oh yeah, I have that. I just don't know why you'd ever use melee. Even that example I gave, it's just like, just shoot him or just use a plasmid. No. Let's actually try it. Okay, no. We actually have to... Okay, not that one. So, we want to get rid of Ghost Soldier because they don't really set traps anyways. Actually, no. What is the base amount they get knocked back? That's what we should see. Oh, there's a wrench. I wish I could use that as a weapon. And this probably wouldn't be good in this game.
The false shepherd, this anarchist, is either a mulatto dwarf or a French man with a missing left eye.
I can get to Monument Island from that station.
I felt like I missed a section. Because I know there's a house that you can go to where the girl says she won't turn you in, but the moment you come back, she calls you in and like gives like a proper description of yourself. Oh, I can't go there. Like, I don't know if I've already missed it. It might be here, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, over there? No, we go over here. Never go towards progress. I want the shotgun already.
His eyes were farther apart.
What color were his eyes?
Blue. No, green. I can't remember. His eyes were bigger than that. Squinty.
Okay. Miss, can you recall his hair color?
It was red and curly. He looked Irish to me. Yes, like that.
Has she even seen me?
Oh, he was certainly an anarchist. You can spot them anywhere, you know.
Oh, I know.
That's a close likeness.
I'm in the right spot. Yeah, this. I remember this. I thought it was back. Yeah, that's the girl that tries to sell us out. Well, no, I if I remember right, I thought it was like, you come in the house, she said she wouldn't rat you out, and then bam, rats you out. Actually, is there anything down there I'd want? Where's my expression in Bioshock? Ah, I'm gonna get off that. Oh, I gotta give this game a fair shake. Oh, no, okay, no, I remember what happens. Yeah. Not worth it. Just not worth it. Maybe there's something nice there, but eh. It always sounds like I'm taking damage. Gross! Alright, crows starting off, it's just like bees, you know? They don't home in. Actually, no, I think bees homed in anyways. I'm getting rid of the machine gun. Yeah, we'll leave the area. Excuse me? Oh, that would be so good. I would need to really save up for that, though. How much do I need? I'll let me change equipment, actually. Okay. So, if an enemy gets close to me, I don't even think I'm going to get into that situation. Well, I don't care about these. Why am I like this? It definitely feels like I'm gonna need a lot more money. I'm only gonna, like... Alright, Pivot, what are you mad about? Talk to Daddy. What's wrong? In fact, while you type that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna give you time. Think about what you're doing. Alright, I'm back. Pivot, did you type out? Alright, you're typing an essay. I got it. I'll give you more time. I actually went to the bathroom, by the way. Okay, no. They are stunned enough for me to walk away before they hit again. If I had a shotgun, that'd actually be really good. I think I just have to stop thinking like it's an RPG. I think it's clearly going for something different. I think I just need to stop thinking like that. That means melee's there to give you some space. Typically you won't have most melee enemies come towards you. That's fine. Kind of want to get rid of Betrayer, actually. I just wish I had better boots. I need to see if actually that works against people I kill. Shit. Hmm. Hey, wait, I never heard why you're upset. You don't get to be upset later because you didn't tell me why you weren't upset, or why you were upset. I have half the mind to ban you. Not because you're actually upsetting me by not telling me, but just because I can. Because you're not talking to me. And this relationship can't work if we don't communicate, Pivot. And by relationship, I mean friendship. All you weird people from Pivot's chat, get the fuck off that idea. Did I say that purposely to bait them to think there's something more? Yes. Yes, I did. Just so I can immediately tell them if I can get their head out of the guys. No, Rikku, that's not how you do the meta. Not you, Psychotastic. I'm talking about there are apparently people that actually believe we're a thing. We're an item. A collective cohesive. Gotta keep them guessing? No, fuck that. No, Psychotastic. I don't think there's ever a moment in your head where you're like, are they a thing? You're like, no, they're friends. And Riku's this close to bashing his head in. Yeah, it's happened twice to him. It's happened to him a couple times. Yeah, there's actually some people in this chat that are regulars, apparently, that think we're a thing. As in boyfriend, boyfriend. As in gay couple. As in we are interested in each other in more than a friendly way. I wish I knew a whole bunch of those, like, funny lingos. An item, a couple, a rousing dowsing duo. The bestest of friends that are more than just friends. Of course, Rikku X Pivot. Rivets! The Yabada, the Snuggy Buddies, homies home. I fucking love that celebrity name, Rivets. Oh my gosh, it's so dumb, I love it. Oh my gosh, guys. For this new marketing ploy, we have the best couple's name for you. We got Riveting. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Their relationship is so riveting. Get it? Because rivet. Oh. Oh, that's good. That's fucking quality. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, watermelon uva. I hope you're having fun because it's nowhere near as fun as this often. But guess what? I'm on a high streak. Bioshock's caused me to just up my game as a streamer. So who knows? Maybe we'll get more of this comedy gold as we go on. Oh, fucking rivet and riveting. Oh my gosh. It's just I forget where I heard this. It was years back where celebrity couple names were a thing where you just put their names together. I don't know if that's done in other things, but that's like the first time I heard it. You have to imagine how it sounds when you play Warframe. Ship names, yeah. But my introduction to that was the Hollywood thing, because I think I was at a Quick Trip. If you know what a Quick Trip is, it's like a really fancy gas station that has lots of food. It's like a mini grocery, actually. And they have these little panels where you know they have a screen from the gas pump, and it's just like random news bits where it's like Hollywood, upcoming things and trailers or whatever, and like some local news and like some word trivia, and like they had a little segment where they were talking about like some Hollywood shipping thing. All for me, Gideon. I forgot that was a thing. I actually watched Gravity Falls 2 years ago. Absolutely loved it. But unfortunately, my introduction was bland, normie Hollywood, and then after that was I think BoJack Horseman, and then the anime sphere of their ship names. Because I only heard about shippings, but I never heard about ship names. Like, for some reason, I missed that whole thing. What we got here? Actually, I know what I need to do, actually. I need to go back. Gravity Falls is amazing. It's good. I think I like Gumball better. But that's just because with Gumball, it's just more comedy to me. But Gravity Falls is still amazing. Gumball's so good. Dipping sauce. Bill Dip. Yeah, I know. Gumball is better than Gravity Falls, in my opinion. I like them both for different reasons. Gumball is just like a shit poster's like wet dream, I think. Gravity Falls, you know, if you want comedy and then like some story in there, a good story, you watch Gravity Falls. Oh my gosh, I will eliminate the middle class. I think the show that firmly cemented that I loved the show was there was a character, and Gumball and Darwin find like a diary of sorts from this character, and he's talking about his plans to become like the school school president or whatever, student council president. And I was trying to be really dumb, thinking of something that they wouldn't do. It's like, so like it starts off as like, "Hello, this is," insert character name here. I immediately interrupted with, "And this is my manifesto." Immediately the show goes, "And this is my plans to build a better Elmore Middle School," or to put it more bluntly, my manifesto. I died. I was like, there's no way they go this angle. There's no way they make this a manifesto. And then they start like parroting House of Cards. And I'm sitting there, I was like, no. I try hard to be like to be this way. And here it is in this show. I could have been a writer on that show. I loved it. This is my manifesto. And like the thing that sells the comedy in that scene is like it's from a character who you wouldn't expect it from. I wasn't. You're right. Where were you? I was all what? When did that come out? I was just wasting my time in college. That's what happens. I'll never make that mistake again. Give me some more salt. There we go. I need all the money I can get. I feel bad for people in their humor sometimes, though. What do you mean? I'm like, can usually watch more story-based stuff. Oh, there actually is a story in Gumball.
We're sorry to say that Monument Island is off limits.
but it's in the background. I'm waiting for the movie. That's gonna be fun.
Those things them coppers came riding in on back by the lottery.
Oh god.
Whoa!
Oh, you don't possess the... Ah, yes, you call it a weakness. Yep. It's either a movie or another season, but that should be an actual thing. I wasn't expecting that. If it was the first to hate Among Us jokes. I'll go with more salts. I should probably go with more shields, actually. No, kinda sus. Where am I going? Bye-bye. No, pivot. Just stop. Stop while you're ahead, please.
And the Lord saw the wickedness of man was great, and he repented he had made man on the earth. Rain. 40 days and 40 nights of the stuff, and he left not a thing that walked alive. You see, my friends, even God is entitled to a do-over. And what is Columbia if not another ark? For another time.
You know, if you say don't try to push me down, well, why do you gotta say it like that? After you said, like, earlier. Oh, yeah. So me and Pivot have been playing Warframe. And, like, one of the things I like to do to him is, like, it's like, oh, you have to do this, like, one mission. It's like, it's alright. As long as you do it together. And then I'll say something like, man, I love waifu frames. This frame has a nice ass. Now you might be wondering, Rikku, why would you say such a thing? Why would you say it? So, one of the things to, like, annoy Pivot the quickest is to act like the Warframe community. And the Warframe community just says all these, like, jargon stuff, like, so, like, the frame I like a lot, they consider absolute trash. And, like, I still play them, but every time I'm playing with Pivot, I'm like, Pivot, please don't be mad at me. And he goes like, what? What are you talking about, Rikku? And I go, I'm playing Ureli. And he immediately goes, shut the fuck up, Rikku. Because he absolutely hates, like, half the shit that's said by the Warframe community. So, like, the day after he got me into Warframe, I just started, like, oh, you know, let's look up some, like, tips for Warframe. Let's look up, you know, some of the things you should keep in mind, some new player tips. And, like, I learned some useful things. But then I learned just how toxic the community can be. And, like, there are frames that, you know, have the female form, more or less. Whatever. But then I brought it up to Pivot, and I go... And, like, first day, I just used whatever frame they gave me. So, like, a frame, think of it like a Power Ranger suit, essentially. Just think of it like that. And each Power Ranger suit has different powers and abilities they can do. So, I picked the frame that everyone said was shit, but I thought they looked cool. And I thought their powers were interesting. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go with this one. So not only, like, did I start making jokes about, I'm sorry, you know. Also, I also like to make jokes that, like, that the frame is really bad. But I'll clear content faster than Pivot and Coroner on, like, boss fights. And I'll be like, yeah, man, that fight was hard. Like, that was, like, if I wasn't Ureli, Like that fight would have gone easier. I clear in like 20 seconds. And then pivot and corner, they'll take like 2 minutes or whatever, or like a minute or two. Because they have to actually deal with the mechanics of the boss fight. I don't. And then whenever I get and then like when I switched over to another frame, so another Power Ranger suits, I would keep saying like, "Oh my gosh, this game's so much easier now." It's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so much better." And Pip would be like, "Oh, what's up, Rikku's like, I'm no longer playing that shitty frame Urelli." And go, "Shut the fuck up, Rikku." Like that's probably the thing that I get Pivot to say the most to me and whenever we're playing a session of Warframe. That's probably the thing I get him to say the most to me. Is, "Shut the fuck up, Rikku." And like the thing I'll say to him is bullshit I see from the Warframe community. Yeah, no, that's it. It's either that or it's like, it doesn't matter what we're doing as long as we do it together. What's another thing I say? So yeah, Reddit bullshit, or it's essentially just Reddit bullshit. It's like, Urelli's bad, waifu frames, oh, there's a frame that Pivot, I have a waifu frame. Yep, that's pretty much it. I remember the exact moment I told him that. That was day 2 of us trekking through Warframe. Exactly, that's what happened. Pivot, I have a waifu frame. And he goes, "Where the fuck did you hear that?" I remember he immediately like hopped on my ass and was like, "Where'd you fucking hear that? Where did you learn that?" And as soon as he reacted like that, I was like, "Ooh, I got great bait. I have quality bait." So there is a frame called Wisp, and in this Power Ranger suit, the ass is clearly defined. Yeah, he turned into a mom. Like he was about ready to beat me. He's like, "Where'd you learn that? Who have you been hanging out with? Huh? I didn't raise you to be like this." Like he was about to hit me with the chancla, which is a Spanish reference because chancla, Spanish moms like to throw the chocolate, which is Spanish for shoe. God, I'm on a roll today. Anyways, the frame is called Wisp, and in this one, the ass is clearly defined, and it's another frame that's waifu frame, so feminine form, and like the ass is just again like big, well defined, like. I'm pretty sure most of the polygons on that model went to the ass. And Pivot found a comment where it's like, "Oh, I hope when this frame gets their upgrade, their ass is even bigger." Again, now not Pivot's comment. He found that on Reddit. And so, we started making jokes about Wisp or whatever and like their big ass and like, the only ones who be into Wisp are robosexuals, as Internet Historian puts it. Robosexuals. And, we were just memeing on them, just memeing. And one day, I was like, all right, let's actually look at Wisp's kits. What do they do? And I go, that's actually pretty cool. Like what they do is actually, great utilities, great support. So Pivot sends me another meme of Wisp and like the odd sexualization of a robot. And the next day, I'm in this new Power Ranger suit. And Pivot goes, "Rikku, are you playing Urelli?" I go, "No." "You're not?" It's like, "That's not a new skin?" "No." He looks at me and goes, "You bought fucking Wisp, didn't you?" I go, "Yes, I did, Pivot." And the best part is, for the first like week, I kept fucking with Pivot and Corner, where it's just like, I didn't give him a straight reason of why I bought the frames that I did, all these quote unquote waifu frames. So like I kept saying I just kept repeating the things that like the Warframe community is like, "Yeah, Urelli's pretty useless, but at least she's nice to look at." I was like, "Yeah, I got Wisp because of the huge ass." And they couldn't tell if I was fucking with them or not. Like I remember, like Pivot at one point, it's like, Rikku, why'd you get it? It's like, what? What do you mean? It's like, why'd you get Wisp? It's like, I mean, she has a nice ass, and like, you know, it's a great view. And she's like, Rikku, if you, it's like 40% you're fucking with me, 60% like maybe utility, and like maybe another 50% like you just wanted to get me going. You wanted to get me riled up. Max, you don't even like girls. I fucking love Sam and Max. They're so good. Anyways. So I don't know what frame I'll get next. But trust me, because Pivot's here, listening right now to what I'm saying, he doesn't know what big brain play I have in store for him next, on the next frame I get. He just won't be able to comprehend. He's like, oh, he's gonna do something to fuck with me. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the games I'm playing with him. You can't lie. You can lie to Pivot, Rikku, but you can't lie to God. You're right. You're absolutely right, Demon Siri. But the best part is I don't need to lie to God. Only Pivot. So yeah, Corner and Pivot still understand why I do the things I do. But I will say this though. Pivot's come to really appreciate the utility I bring as Wisp. So let's just say I'm bringing a lot of assets to each and every mission we do together. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm a smart man. You watch out there, kids. I was just going to make that joke, you asshole. I'm smarter than the average bear, Pivot. I got these on lockdown. I was about to say something. They were like, no, that actually doesn't work. Actually, where do I go now? Why that way? Oh wait, no, that's the building from before. Okay. Oh, Skyhook worked for me. There we go. I was like, oh, I want to go over there. It's like, oh wait, I already been there. Yeah. Warframe is just a game. Pivot loves Warframe, by the way. He absolutely loves it. I'm going to stream it one day, but first I got to get through Bioshock. And me interrupting myself consistently is going to make it so Bioshock takes a little longer. But I will show you Warframe. Pivot absolutely loves it. I'm really enjoying it. But it's also a great game to bait Pivot with. Again, because the most frequent thing Pivot will say to me during our session is, shut the fuck up, Rikku. While I'm playing with controller. You are the reason people get confused, Rikku. About what? Our relationship status as friends? So I'm thinking we're more than that.
You got no backbone.
It took me a second.
Skyline up above. Somehow get some elevation, I could probably reach it.
I just realized what Psychotastic said. It took me a second. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, oh wait, no. No, I get it. I'm still waiting for the day that the few people that think we're a thing. Okay, here's another funny thing to bring up. Yeah, you are a flirtatious bitch. Rikku relationship, heterosexual. Exactly. I don't know where this joke started, but I think it's even funnier that I forgot. It's like one of those things like, you know, the villain, he's been doing this plan for so long, he's been scheming. But when finally he's able to put the plan into fruition, you know, able to start it up, he forgets the reason why he even started. But he knows he spent too much time. So if Pivot and Corner, I always tell them, like, it used to be a thing where I tell them daily. Now it's just a thing of, like, whenever I remember, I tell them. Or I'll just randomly say it, where I just say, I love women. That's it. Oh no, okay. I think I know part of the reason. Because back in the day, I don't think some of you were there. I don't know why July 13th, 1848 is an important date, but I will look that up later. Because women's suffrage was 1920 something. Or 1918 or 1920 something. But I did a tier list on waifus. And for those who weren't there, essentially my top waifu, the the woman I absolutely love, is a Stoffel. A Stoffel is a dude. A Stoffel is a dude when it's right. Oh, okay, that's the start of it. But then was it the 19th Amendment? That was 1920 something. 1919 or 1920 something. 1921 or for those of you who don't know who Stoffel is, a Stoffel is a man, also referred to as a trap. But here's the thing: he's just a man who is a flirtatious bitch who knows he's cute, and boy howdy does he ride that train. He also doesn't have what is it? He's not sane. He doesn't pick up on social cues, but also makes him easier to read people. But anyways, Stoffel's a dude. That's my favorite waifu. Stoffel typically dresses in more feminine clothing. And he looks great in it, by the way. He looks fan-fucking-tastic. So, I think I don't know what the other reason was, but I would just say this, like, I love women. And Pivot and Corner would sometimes get on to me about that. And that's all I'd say is, I love women. That's it. It doesn't even have to be related to anything we're talking about. I just have to keep reminding them that I love women. Even Neko Arc Bubbles, you see right there? They understand. Is this a weird thing to explain? Yes, it is. Where am I going? Where am I going, actually? That's another thing. Oh, I think that's the other jokes because they did it so consistently. Like, they'll ask me if everything's alright, and I'll go, what do you mean? It's like... Riku's streams are so heterosexual that my family started to accept me again. I think that's also another part of the joke. Is that, you know, typically with more handsome men like me, not cute, fuck off. They expect me to be either one, a girl that, either a girl, that's voicing a male avatar, or also a female avatar. Sometimes people think I'm a female avatar. Man, I'm a man. I'm a fucking manly man. Or they expect me to be a guy with a high-pitched voice that sounds a little more cutesy. Kind of think of Bungo Taiga, if you've heard of them. A voice more like that they expect. They don't expect me. Delta male reek. I don't even want to think about what a delta male is. It took me a while to learn Sigma. Okay, that's not blood. Bird. I remember that when I came to your stream for the first time, I was like, that's the perfect voice for that face, even if it is a little bit unsettling. Not the voice, but the avatar. I was like, that's the perfect voice for that. Wait. Right. I remember that when I came to your stream for the first time, I was like, that's the perfect voice for that face. You know, I love that. Not the voice, but the avatar. So are you saying that this voice matches the avatar? Oh, the avatar was unsettling. Okay. I was not expecting that avatar from you. Okay. I get you. Being a flirtatious sounds like someone I know. That's you, Pivot. That's fucking you. When have I flirted? Oh, fuck off, Pivot. Actually, 1 second. I actually want to know, Psychotask, what were you thinking that I'd get for an avatar? In your head, what were you thinking? Oh no, bird. Oh, so it's like one of those cases where you didn't know what you're expecting. You just weren't expecting this. Is that kind of like what you, that kind of sum up pretty well? Okay. Okay, so I don't want to go there just yet. Yeah, I've had those moments too. Not exactly for VTubers and all that. I know I've had those moments like that. Oh, this is... Okay, so I can get up here before. Could I actually? No. Okay. Where's your cartoon mascot? You mean go to Biohaze? Nah. Because Naruto or DBZ? Nah, Psychotastic. I am a man of culture. Okay. Melee gives you health. So if I remember right, another thing in this game is that these things are random, which I don't like. I think that's really dumb, but anyways. Broly size? That would be interesting. So this might be good. Again, melee's kind of a bad idea in this game to go for. Yeah, so I think, again, if I've talked about this before, I'm sorry repeating myself, but the reason I went for this avatar is because a Stolful is like a person I'd want to become. That's about it. Yes, they're very attractive, but personality-wise, to me, they are like the best person. And it has to do with them not... They're not held down by social norms. They do what they want, and they want to do the good. That's about it. And yes, they're a flirtatious bitch. That's... But also, they don't always win with that. It usually, like, causes them problems. But it's usually funny to see how that gets handled. So yeah. My big reason for having this face is because I love Astolfo. I think they are the absolute best. And they are very attractive.
Across the Delaware with flaming sword and the wings of watch over me and lend me strength.
Father Washington, hear my prayer.
I've seen so many avatars. Don't fire upon me, guys. Oh, they're pacified. Okay.
Need to head to the roof. Take that skyline to Monument Island.
But from what I've learned,
I know why you've come, false shepherd. I see every sin and lack of your soul. Wounded knee, the Pinkertons, the drinking, the gambling, and of course, Anna. And now, to repay a debt, you've come from my land. But not all debts can be repaid, Booker.
You don't know me, pal.
Prophecy is my business, Mr. DeWitt, as blood is yours. Do you know why these men will die for me? Because I have seen their future in the glory, and hence they are content. What brought you to Columbia, Booker? Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt? This will end in blood, DeWitt. But then again...
okay, I could shoot if I wanted
It
to.
always does with you, doesn't it? It always ends in blood.
I forget why that happens.
My lamb astray, but thy crook is bent and thy path is twisted. Go back to the Sodom from which you came.
Okay, they're not fighting me just yet. Can't go there. But interestingly, I do think this voice does fit this. It's just always funny seeing people's reactions who are more into anime where they expect, you know, a higher pitched voice, a more feminine voice, and then they hit me. But oddly enough, I just think it fits perfectly. This is just a voice changer. I know, right? I've set up the voice changer perfectly, and I sound great. I won't get into that right now. That is a, like, very low level iceberg. Like, we're at the bottom of the iceberg when we get to that story. This is not a beginner level lore tidbit you get. The Rikku, it's literally, like, at the bottom. Yeah, it's us.
Take this thing to Monument Island.
Maybe one day I'll address the iceberg. Because it is hilarious how deep some things go. Like, we're not talking about vtuber lore. We're talking about IRL lore. By me not shooting you causes problems.
Okay, I'm sure I can get this thing going.
The Lord forgives everything. But I'm just a prophet. So I don't have to. Amen.
Amen.
Jesus! Hell out of here.
You want to let me onto that guy? I love this game.
That was close.
Alright, I need another 300 cash. If only I didn't waste money on the first aid kits. Yeah, we'll leave the area.
Oh, there it is. Monument Island. Wonder why they got her locked up in this place.
Actually, would I do a Rikku iceberg? I would need consent from a few other people to do it. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Box.
I guess even in a restricted area, these crackers need someone to clean the floors. Those politicians and scientists don't bother about what they say around me because I'm some half-leaded colored boy. But I can tell they scared out of their wits by that thing they got locked upstairs. Yes, sir. They got a tiger by the tail, and they don't know whether to hang on or run.
What's this?
What the fuck? Vox Populi Crime Board. Remark? Wait, what? Do not speak to specimen.
What these do?
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
Do they need this information? No, probably not. That's probably the... Oh.
Mr. Thompson, sir, I replaced the entire fuse banker's ass, and the lights were all in working order last night. Last night? There they go again. We go through boxes of fuses every day as of late. Just in the siphon alone, I don't... What the hell are they doing to her?
I don't get it. How is the... Did that guy just die because of Elizabeth? Rikku, do not check Discord during stream. Okay. Like, I'm just not getting it. Like, Elizabeth's power shouldn't really put anyone in harm because she opens up the tears, you know, up there. Excuse me. Let's see. What we do is... Oh, Pivot, you're such the clever boy, aren't you? And then add to block list. Oh, her attempts at pick locking. You know what? I think this game fucked up. It wants to be a Bioshock game, but it's a shooter. Now, why would I say that? I just, because of years of shooter, I have to break out of the idea of just going, of just running forward. And then when this game does want me to go back, it just feels weird. Like it's disconjoined or whatever. Like going back with that one key, it's like, why go back there? It's like they didn't want to make the searching too complex.
They've been watching her.
But even in Bioshock 1 and 2, it's just like they just made you go a little more forward or made you go on a different path. But since this is a shooter, it wants to be linear. I think a few sections later on open up, but I think they fucked up wanting to be a shooter.
It is one thing to imagine one's future, and another to see it. I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord. But Elizabeth shall sow those seeds, not I. I will fall before the job is done. But she shall take up my mantle. The Lord is calling me home. I feel his love in every tumor, because they are the train which takes me to his station. And I go with joy, knowing that Elizabeth will take my earthly place. But the false shepherd is coming to lead my lamb astray.
Dressing room. That's where we need to go.
Until she is safe from his deceptions.
Not gonna lie, I remember Elizabeth pretty well. I like Eleanor more than I like Elizabeth. Do I need to see this? Can I just keep going? No, I have to see this. Okay. Okay, I thought she was actually gonna start dressing. Still weird. I like Eleanor's. Well. No, it's like that. It's not nice. It's nice. God. Again, I liked Eleanor better. Like, she was watching through my eyes. She was being shaped by my decisions. Too bad she didn't learn that it's okay to kill. But hey. She did learn it's okay for self-defense, though. Because, boy oh boy, did she murder the fuck out of those splicers in self-defense. Even though most of the time she was the one who initiated, but we don't talk about that. Because she's the best. Also, I really like the Big Sister armor.
Whoa!
Like,
It's got nothing to do with the job at hand.
I don't know what to call it. I guess it's just big. It's like scuba diver gear. She could have. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like she could have just left. Like she could have walked in the other side of that portal and been done with this. But she never did. Eleanor made sense because she was under a fucking coma. And her mother had her drugged up to hell and back.
This job's getting worse all the time.
And, well, she was willing to suffocate her child until her heart stopped beating. Sophia Lamb is an interesting person.
What
She did not deserve Eleanor.
I suspect it has less to do with what she is, and rather more with what she is not. A small part of her remains from where she came. It would seem the universe does not like its peas mixed with its porridge.
So they don't like... So a bit of this Elizabeth is the original Elizabeth, and the universe isn't like that. Okay. Also, I don't understand why they need all that machinery down there. It literally feels like this tower is like in two parts, where the bottom part was for the original idea of her being a witch, and then as we get up here, it's just like, oh no, she can just tear open portals.
Holy shit. Alright. I can do this.
Why do I have so many things to talk about with this game?
Hello.
It's not good. Well...
Hey! Knock it off! Stop it! Will you stop it? Not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
Listen,
My name
as
is
a good
Dwight.
Kotaku
I'm a friend.
initiate, I gotta give this game a fair shake. I gotta beat the game on hard, and I gotta go all the way through. Because that's what all Kotaku journalists do.
He's coming. You've got to go.
Why?
You don't want to be here when he gets here. Just a minute, I'm getting dressed.
Get you out of here.
There's no way out. Trust me, I've looked. Stop it, you're too impatient. That's enough.
What about this?
What about it?
This is the way out, isn't it?
What are you... Give it to me.
I actually liked it when Bioshock characters weren't too high res. Then again, they were never in front of you. There's always like some barrier in front of you. I think that added to it. Like I'm pretty sure Sophia Lamb, when she was about to, you know, snuff out her child's life, her model wasn't too high quality, but it kind of added to the darkness. Where like there wasn't too much light on her, so it just made it more, I wouldn't say mysterious, but more ominous, I guess.
Who are you? Why did you come here?
What am I, a game designer? I don't know jack shit. Oh, if you have so many complaints, why don't you make Bioshock 2 too then? Or Bioshock Infinite 2? If you think you could do it better.
Call the elevator!
What?
The hell? Press the button!
What is all this? They were watching me? All this time? Why? Why did they put me in here? What am I? What am I?
You're the girl who's getting out of this tower.
Gotta practice safety against birds.
This way.
We have to keep moving. He's tearing the building apart.
Be careful, Elizabeth.
How do you know my name?
Not now. Out of the way. Let me try.
I only have 13 more minutes to play this game. I'm actually kind of sad. Because I actually want to play more. Because we're starting to get to the part where combat's actually going to start. Probably after this, I'm going to hop on a Warframe. If you ever wonder why I stopped streaming around this time, it's because my brother gets back from work at that time. That's just about it. Where am I going? Nowhere. It's just I'm stopping streaming. Because my brother gets back at like 5:15. And because my computer is essentially in like the main living area. There's just always too much noise. So yeah. That's the only reason I stopped streaming around this time. Hey, Songbird, I'm glad you'll be important later. Is Pivot asking for a date? But Pivot, we can only do things for an hour 30 until you have to go do your stream. Or is it Warframe Mondays? Is that the gimmick? Warframe Mondays?
Tell me what you want with her.
Open this door right now.
Anna? Anna?
7:30. Why are you pushing it back? I thought that was supposed to be on Friday. What the fuck are Fridays now?
No, it's me.
Or why do you keep lying to me? It's the real question.
All right.
Where am I?
Back in the land of the living. Here, let me.
I'll be fine.
You almost drowned. You need to...
I said I'm fine. Just give me a minute.
Do you hear that?
Warframe Fridays.
It's music.
Go on. I just need to...
Okay, I won't be long. I won't be long, Mr. DeWitt.
Imagine if this was Eleanor instead. I think that'd be fun. Why is Eleanor just so good? Maybe because she won't hesitate to take a human life. She even tries to dissuade them from fighting us by saying, listen, this fucker's dead. You come at me, you're gonna be like this too. You're gonna be a dead son of a bitch, I'll tell you what. That's right. Money. I need money. We're gonna spend the last 10 minutes combing the beach for money. I'm not even joking about that. Sure, peanuts, yeah. I need health. So, Pivot, do you want to do a bit of Warframe before you start? Start up your stream or you can go take a nap.
Hey, you see a young girl?
Is this some kind of sales pitch? Because I'm not interested.
I think it's interesting, this type of summer wear. Or not summer wear, beach wear. Or just swimsuit. Swimsuit, that's the word. Like that this used to be common. And now guys are just allowed to be shirtless and show off their muscles and oh dear Lord, I do believe I'm getting the vapors. Oh god, I mean, just imagine he's all chiseled under there. You could grind meat on those abs and they'd come out Finally minced.
You see a young girl, blue skirt? No?
But I'm without an escort if you're looking to pass the time.
No. I love women. I think I should have said that immediately after I went and said that about the guy. What's under here? What you got? More money.
The prophet may know how his own biography is going to end, but I can scarcely fathom how I'm going to start it. I mean, other than the kid stuff you get at the Hall of Heroes, anything prior to his baptism was, and here I quote, hang on, left on the riverside. They'll call me a plagiarist, but I'm going to spend the first 30 pages regurgitating scripture.
An airship. That could be our ticket out of here.
For a second, like, when that wind started, I thought it was going to be like... I first thought for some reason it was about to do like a dubstep drop, or like it was going to turn into a remix. God, I'm a little too, what's the word, conditioned.
The whole thing's rigged. All I want is fair pay for an honest day's work.
Yeah, no. Have you heard about Rapture, my good friend? Where you are entitled to the sweat of your own brow. Alright, I have like... 16 minutes? 15 minutes left.
Everything's changing. People don't know their place anymore.
Tell me about it. An Oriental stopped me.
And I'm leaving.
Maybe you and I should go for a walk along the shore.
I'm not going on any walk with you. Your reputation is well established.
That's such a weird, like... Hello, madame. Would you happen to care to frequent this bouquet of flowers at the flower shop? Oh my Charles, you're just too much. How scandalous. It's like, what?
Look at him, ladies. It's a crime someone doesn't get him a nice set of trunks.
Martha! Not in front of the children. I'm really glad this mic has it so like it won't peak. Like, you'll still get the energy of me yelling, but your ears won't fucking die. Look at the boys. Hell yeah, you get those exercises in. Touch those toes.
Almost like the real world, huh? Modern science.
I wish the real world was real. That'd be cool. Oh, all mine. Oh, I can only get the one. On your honor, don't steal from the cash register. On your honor. Oh, you bastards. Oh.
That's what the Vox Populi do. Stir up the panties.
This is the life.
I miss
Yo ho ho, I've come to steal your silver eagle. Yar yar yar.
Mother doesn't get a say.
With you, Mother always gets a say.
I'm my own man.
Baby, you never answered me. Did you want to do Warframe for a bit?
I can tell my wife is scared, but I don't know how to comfort her.
Man, who knew, like, actually walking around and just listening to people take this much time?
Hey, miss it. Miss. Hey, Miss Elizabeth.
Hello. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, come dance with me, Mr.
I
DeMint.
don't dance. Come on, let's go.
Why? What can be better than this?
How about Paris?
Paris? I don't understand. How could we get there?
That's where that airship's going, but if you want to stay and dance, we can...
No, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go right now.
You know, why didn't Booker just take the easy way out and go to Paris?
Oh, can you smell that? I've never smelled anything like that before, have you?
Beaches I know don't smell much like that.
Damn fools should let them drown.
Okay, Rikku, now I need you to check Discord, but don't read anything out loud on stream when your opinion on something. Okay, this song, I thought was like girls want to have fun. I thought, because there's some parts that kind of follow that same pattern. Okay, back to this. All right, Demon Zero, I just sent you a message. Other than that, give me a second. You know, right next to Sam and Max for tomorrow's stream, I'm just adding Eleanor. So when you have these questions that are fantastic, you need to concern yourself. It's just bam, there's Eleanor. That's the woman who did things right. She put the armor on, went a fucking massacre, and got shit done. The only reason she didn't get things done beforehand because she was drugged out of her mind from her mother. Yeah, that's about it, actually. Literally doped her up with everything possible. Like, I loved it. Eleanor would... Again, I said this like 10 minutes ago, but it's like, she would tell you, hey, you might not want to fight us, because that guy's fucking dead right there. You don't want to join him. But hey, I ain't stopping you. I'm only suggesting. Let's see. Yeah, Dear Missouri. As for my feedback, the one thing I sent you, I think that's the only thing. I like what I see. It's just that one thing, and I think it'll be solid. What you're trying to accomplish, bam, right there. But yeah, no, Eleanor was just good. Like, she was nice, she was great, you know. She was willing to cut a bitch at a moment's notice. Didn't want to be doped up on drugs the whole time.
Mr. DeWitt, Comstock. I've read about him. They say he can see the future.
Give a man a little power, he falls in all kinds of love with himself.
I don't like his look.
Do you dislike the look of the prophet or his gaze?
Can we leave now? Huh.
Why am I on controller?
No favors. I'll keep an eye out for something that might ease your pain.
Money.
Like a real ocean. It's just a set of elaborate pumps and rain catchers.
I want to check out reviews that people did for Bioshock 1 and 2 from back in the day.
Seems like we're fairly well healed.
Especially the ones from IGN and Kotaku. I might do that for stream tomorrow. I want to check that out, actually. I want to see what they say. Especially 2. Because I know 2 people didn't like as much. And I think it'd be an interesting look through, I guess, is the word. A retrospective, I guess. Alright. So, I'm going to end right here before... So, next stream, we're going to start off strong. We're going to go through some of the reviews. I'll try to make some notes. Because I don't know if they're going to get pissy if I read them on stream or just pull up the thing. But, I'll make some notes. And then we're going to start with the twins up there. Nice, strong start. But anyways, everyone, thank you for joining me today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I think this is probably... This was a real fucking solid stream, let me tell you. I think it's one of my best. So, already starting off the year strong with a good-ass stream. So... We're just going to keep going with the game. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to start an hour earlier than when we started today because classes end earlier for me tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to keep going. We'll see how those reviews went. And yeah. But everyone, thank you again. This was a lot of fun. I hope you had as much fun as I did, if not more. And I hope your nights go well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.